What's good, everyone? CapiTanceTV here, and today we have a lot on our plate. Microsoft and GameStop have a partnership, XCloud might be coming to iOS reportedly, and the Xbox Series X has a brand new commercial. But before we begin, I want to hear what you have to think on those topics, so let me know in the comments below which of these three topics are you really most interested in. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as it helps us out so much. Let's begin. So, first up, Microsoft and GameStop are entering a partnership. What does that even mean? I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first came across this, I didn't really understand it as I was doing other things when it came across my Twitter feed. And after getting a chance to actually focus on this press release, there's only one tidbit in there that really matters to Xbox gamers. And that tidbit is that you'll be able to purchase Xbox All Access from GameStop locations. And Xbox All Access is where you pay a low monthly fee for 24 months and you can get your hands on an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X plus 2 years of Xbox Game Pass. So basically for $25, you can walk out of a GameStop with an Xbox Series S. Not a bad deal at all. So it's a win-win-win for everybody involved. That's the consumer, Xbox, and GameStop. As a consumer, I now have a place where I can go in and get an Xbox Series S or X for cheap the same day and fulfill that need of instant gratification. For GameStop, I now have a consumer who's gonna purchase from me for the next 24 months. And for Microsoft, I now get to sell my console without having a physical retail location. The other 95% of that press release is for GameStop employees. You'll now be using Microsoft Teams and you'll be using Microsoft services. Also, GameStop is a Fortune 500 company. I didn't realize that. Next up, in a scoop grab by Tom Warren from The Verge, XCloud may be coming to iOS early next year. This was reportedly said by Phil Spencer himself at an all-hand internal Microsoft Xbox meeting. Somebody out there leaking, which is a shame because you would hope that you'd be able to share information with your team and have it stay in-house. That's not the case this time. And this is a big deal because XCloud is already on Android in an app form. And that's really what the main fighting point is between Apple and Xbox. Apple is saying if you want to put this on our phones, you got to have each individual game have their own downloadable app in our app store. And Xbox is firing back like, why would we do that? We got one app that got all the apps in it. One app to rule them all. And really what it comes down to is Apple is saying that, hey, we get a 30% cut anytime any purchase is made in an app, and y'all trying to mess with our money, and we don't like that. And Xbox is like, fine, you know what? We'll do it the way Amazon did it, and we'll make it browser-based because we know y'all have a lot of people with these iPhones. It'll be interesting to see what this browser-based experience is like because it can't be too bad if Amazon is basing their whole service off of it. But what is it like in comparison to the app? If the reports are true, we'll find out early next year. And last but not least, Xbox debuted a new Xbox Series X commercial this morning. The commercial features Daniel Kaluuya, who you probably know from the movies Black Panther and Get Out. It also features a song from Labyrinth called No Ordinary. So you don't learn anything from the commercial, but it looks dope. It looks really good. Like the visuals are amazing. Daniel is flying around all of these worlds and he's right in front of a Viking ship battle, which is probably a mention to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And then at one point, he even becomes Master Chief, which has to be a sore spot for Xbox and Halo because all of the marketing is around Master Chief and Halo Infinite. And now that that game is not launching with the Xbox Series S and X, it looks weird. And this commercial is set to be featured during Sunday Night Football here in the States. So I imagine this is the jumping off point for all of the marketing surrounding the Xbox Series S and X. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more and more big announcements as the month goes on, probably starting early next week. One negative note about the commercial. I like the song choice and I like the song on its own, but the parts of the song that they chose to feature this man belting from his soul, not once, but twice? Come on, man. I got eardrums. And I thought about lacing it into the video so you can hear what I'm talking about, but I'm not trying to blow your ears out. I promise, I'm here for you. That's all of the Xbox news I'm going to cover today. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as it helps us out so much. That's going to do it for me. And as always, until next time, I'm CapiTanceTV. Deuces.